Hey everybody! The purpose of this little quiz is to get you some solutions to my little is this misleading question from this Obamacare enrollment graphic. It was a Fox News graphic. Here he is right here. So I asked a couple questions because the point of this quiz is to hit at a more important question. Is there an improper way to show data? This is one particular way I believe is improper. So here we'll take a look right here. First question, approximately how many times larger is the March 31 goal bar than the as of March 27 bar? Okay, so I'm looking for an approximation here. Well, a lot of you, I think, used the lines that were here, which was very clever. I did not do that. I said, well, this distance right here, if I'm going to call that 1, all right, well, this one's got about that much more plus that much more. So I said that this bar is like 2.5, maybe 3 times bigger. I think what you guys using your horizontal bars was actually pretty smart because you can go, okay, this one is 1, 2, 3 bars, and this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars. So 8 divided by 3 is about 2.7. So anywhere between 2.5 and 3 times as big as this one. So it makes it look like that if there were 1 million people here, this would be 3 million people here. If there were 2 million people here, this would be 6 million people here. If there were 10 people here, there'd be 30 people here. So that's kind of looks like that, doesn't it? All right, good. Keep that thought. Here's the actual graphic. I had originally blocked out the numbers in here and here. Now the question is, numerically, tell me how many times larger this is than this. And again, ish. So doing the exact same thing, you can divide that number by this number. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it mentally real quick. You can get a more precise answer if you want by using a calculator. This is 7 million, and this is 6 million. 7 divided by 6 is about 1.17, which means this guy right here is 1.17 times this guy right here. This number is 17% bigger. If anybody wrote that, that's totally fine. But the bar itself, or excuse me, the answer to my question exactly, how many times larger this is than this, it's 1.17 times larger. So it's 117% of this. Okay, hold that thought in your mind. In order for a media outlet to represent graphical figures in a non-misleading way, they need to make sure the graphical representations match the same figures. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do this in Excel because I know I gave you an extra credit point for doing it in Excel, but I figure it's the easiest way for me to show you how. So as of March 27th, I believe was what they said. Whoops. As of March 27, and this was the goal. I had a hard time typing today. The goal. Let's make this larger so you can see what's going on too. Make sure I have the titles right. As of March 27, March 31st goal. All right. So this number right here was 6 million, and this number right here was 7,066,000, if I remember correct. And the real quick way in Excel to do this is just to insert a bar chart, or I guess they call them a column chart. Boom! There it is. Let me shrink it down so we can actually see what's going on. Now, my problem with this one, get this out of here, is that it has roughly the same. You can see what Fox News actually did. They essentially made this graph in Excel, took away all scaling of the axis over there, and look, this is the exact same graph they have essentially in their news program. I mean, they used Excel without even thinking about it. So the problem is that this doesn't start at 0. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reformat that axis, not make it a minimum fixed value. They put 5.4 E6, which is 5.4 million. I'm going to go ahead and make that 0. We're going to let the auto fix up. That's fine. That's fine. 1 million major unit is totally fine. I can live with that. There. That is a non-misleading graph because it shows this bar is now 6 units tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one here has one extra one of those units on. So it's 1.17 or 1 1/6 as large. That, my friends, is a non-misleading bar chart. Compare that to what we were given. which is extraordinarily misleading. I think it's hilarious. I didn't even realize this. They simply used Excel. They didn't even bother formatting it at all. They just dropped it in right there. That's just pathetic. Anyway, there you have it. There you have. And even if you want to take out the axis, it's no longer misleading because you can approximate even without these bars. You can even take the bars out and you can approximate. This is roughly the correct size it should be. It's roughly 6/7 of the size of this, which means this is roughly 7/6 the size of this. So I hope that was sufficient to get you some solutions for the quiz. And be on the lookout because Lord knows it's always happening. See you in class.